the greatest wrestling match ever.
He's a moves guy.
It's basically Nitro.
The King of Lions.
2K!
Ready to learn the lyrics to King.
Main event Dewdrop.
Beat Okada.
Or Dave.
Perk Angle!
So when are we starting this podcast?
Two Marks Pod.
Girl Scout cookies!
Well, good afternoon. I'd like to buy 3 boxes of your delicious cookies.
That's what I'm talking about. Right there, that's perfect. Well, here you go. We'll start with this right there.
Actually, do you have the peanut butter ones? I prefer those. Samoas are kind of
Oh, I get it now.
Actually, I do have the peanut butter ones. Yeah, let's take that, put that right here. Here, why don't you come over here real quick, man? I keep them somewhere else. It's just crazy like that. Get you.
And that was the sound of Samoa Joe killing a man.
You said that was from SmackDown?
I think that was a SmackDown or a Raw. Yeah, he was like selling fucking
Okay.
obviously he was selling Girl Scout cookies. And then
Yeah, I get the joke now.
yeah, it's a good bit.
But
And he's wearing like the costume too.
I do not remember this.
I vaguely remember it. It's not like super clear, but I just randomly I was like scrolling Twitter and I found that. So
I must have blacked out during that. So what are we doing?
So, well, I guess I should do the whole bit, right? We're live, pal. This is Two Marks Pod, the worst wrestling podcast you know. Maybe. I don't know! And today, folks, we're watching ECW Hardcore TV on Peacock. It is Season 1, Episode 17, and it aired on August 3rd, 1993. In the description, it reads, insight into the upcoming matches at Ultra Clash, which, do we have another pay-per-view that we have to watch this week? I don't know. I guess we'll find out, maybe.
I'm serious. I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
I don't know if we have any actual matches on the show or not.
I think so. Hold on. Dark Patriot, JT Smith, and then Dark Patriot and Eddie Gilbert against Glenn Osborne and JT Smith. There you go. I can close that tab now.
That's the whole...
That's the show!
Well, it is a shorter one.
Everybody, we'll see you next week!
We're out of time! We gotta go!
Peacock says it's about 35 minutes, which is about 10-ish minutes shorter than normal.
Yeah.
So, I think we're going to see a lot of talking and not a lot of wrestling. And Mark II is not very enthused about this one. Go ahead and tell the people what you think.
We're out of time! We gotta go!
I mean, there you go.
There you go.
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
Oh, Jesus. It's going to be a rough one today. So strap in, watch along with us on Peacock. I'm zeroed out. I guess let's fucking get into it.
Sure.
Here comes the countdown. You know what it sounds like. It's been a couple weeks, but, you know, hopefully you listened to the Nitro on Monday. And then hopefully you listened to the Starrcade yesterday. So,
Yeah, hopefully, because we need something to make up for this crap.
by God. Here comes the countdown. Hopefully you know what it sounds like. 3, 2, 1.
All right. I've got 2 screens going.
Oh, hey, he's got Wade Keller, Dave Meltzer, and Bill Apter here, he just said.
Oh, that's great.
They're not on camera, though, for some reason.
This happened last week.
Show called Ultra Clash 1. Yes, this has been signed for September 18th at the ECW Arena. And let me just tell you a
So the
little
day
bit about it.
before
We've already
this
signed for
would have
this match.
been Raw in the middle of you know, first year. So all the gimmicks galore. and
He just
stuff.
announced Stan Hansen versus the Abdullah the Butcher.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's not what we're watching right now. So,
No.
yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
So on the other on the Raw show that would have happened like the day before this, Raw opens up with Doink the Clown sitting in front of the commentary table yelling at Macho Man, while another Doink the Clown is in the ring doing fucking I don't even know how to describe it. And then it rolls into the Raw intro, the one that's like. That's
Wow,
what's
this
going
is a
on.
straight up repeat of last week. Holy shit.
Yes, it is.
Man, yeah, so sounds like the Raw the night before was a much more entertaining show.
And that's kind of sad because it's like corny as shit Raw. So, yeah.
You know? I wonder why they had to do a repeat. I don't know if you'd call it a repeat, but it's not. It's not exactly fresh content, yeah.
Yeah. Vince McMahon, Bobby the Brain Heenan sitting ringside on Raw.
Oh, we got an intro for ECW here. Hold on. This is different music than it normally is. I love that they show the clip of fucking Peaches getting her clothes torn off. Yeah, it's a little much, I feel like.
Just a little bit, but I mean, considering what's to come and who's in charge.
He's not in charge yet.
Not yet, but yeah. Randy Savage is cutting a promo in the locker room all decked out in American flag gear. I have everything muted, so I can't really tell you what is being said, but here's Todd Gordon again.
Oh, we got Todd Gordon talking here.
Batten down the hatches and get ready. This is the weekend coming up you don't want to miss.
Okay.
This is the weekend, August 7th and August 8th, Saturday and Sunday night, bell time 7 p.m. You can be part of the ECW TV tapings. Come on down, watch the matches, and then
He's plugging the
couple of weeks and watch yourself on television. Scheduled to appear at this week's TV tapings are Stan,
Dwayne Gill and
Hansen,
Barry
the man who broke
Horowitz
Bruno
are taking on the
Sammartino's
Steiner
neck.
brothers on my other
My own
screen.
personal nemesis, Hot Stuff, Eddie Gilbert. Paul E. Dangerously. Former Intercontinental Champion Tito Santana. Heavyweight television champion of the ECW,
This looks like a high school
Superfly
gym that Raw's
Snuka.
in.
The heavyweight champion of the ECW, Don the Magnificent Morocco.
Which
In
sounds
tag team
weird,
action,
but
you'll
it
see
is like
Ivan and Vladimir
93,
Koloff. Sensational Sherry makes her ECW debut this week.
Sherry's going to be on
The
ECW.
Dark Patriot will be here. The Super Destroyers,
Hey, that's
Wild Man
relevant.
Sal Balomo, the Sandman and Peaches, and a brand new group from Japan called Wing. Possibly the most
Sherry's gonna
exciting
be
federation
in,
in all of Japan, and you're going to see what I'm talking about a little bit
I
later in
said
the show. And we
that
show you some of these
other
phenomenal
episode.
athletes.
Have you ever heard of
They're
Wing?
capable of putting on, and they're coming here with a joint group.
Ever heard of who?
Wing? It's like a group or a federation from Japan, he said?
Come down and see this live.
No.
If you want to come this weekend,
Doesn't ring any bells. I wanted to call the ECW hotline, though.
Ah, they blurted out those sons of bitches.
0421. As I promised you fans last week, I'm going to be announcing some of the main events and some of the matches to be happening September the 18th.
Wait, he said it out loud. I didn't catch it, though.
Personally apologize to John Kruk for that incident this past Wednesday night with Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, and he knows what I'm talking about. Already signed for September 18th, the Ultra Clash, Stan, the Lariat Hansen, and
He's plugging Abdullah versus Stan Hansen again.
Skywalker scaffold match featuring Philadelphia's very own Jazzy J.T. Smith as he goes up against the Dark Patriot. And we'll show you also in today's show what precipitated this return grudge match. And this match just added the first ever.
Wait, who's this referee on Raw?
That's right, Battle of the
I don't know.
and the participants for this match
Don't be like bringing up specific details like that, because like we don't have it in front of us.
Angel, Hunter Q. Robbins III, Freddie Gilbert, and Sensational
Well,
Sherry. Needless to
If you remember, we mentioned old Bill Alfonso during the WCW podcast, which is hilarious because we also do an ECW one. But I feel like this could be, it's really small on my other screen, so I can't really tell, but it kind of looks like him. And it's 93, so I mean...
Possibly Fonzie on Raw? Yeah, I mean, I know he did a few. Alright, we got Dark Patriot in the ring, about to wrestle JT Smith, which is apparently supposed to set up their grudge match at their pay-per-view that they're plugging. When does that pay-per-view air? Let's see here. ECW Ultra Flash 1993. Oh boy, it autofilled. September 18th. So we're still like a little ways out. We're over a month out. Yo, they got some like crazy mic issues going on in this.
And now I'm seeing Lex Luger in an American flag jacket cut a promo in a dark area. There's like no background behind him. Weird. We have a match. Is this a rerun match, or is this match a new match for us? That's also the question.
I think it's a new match.
That's good, at least. At least there's something on this show. Two Lex Lugers, what the hell? That was a weird camera shot.
I'm reading this card for Ultra Clash, and looks like we might have some names popping up in the next couple weeks.
That's cool.
I don't know if you want spoilers for that or not.
Yeah, why not? Everybody's...
So it looks like the Public Enemy is going to be showing up at some point in the next month or so. And it looks like Shane Douglas is going to be showing up in the next month or so. And Kevin Sullivan, perhaps?
Because we haven't seen enough Kelvin Sullivan on WCW lately. That's cool, though.
Yeah, we're going to have Sully on all of our shows.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
He wasn't on Nitro this week, though, I don't think.
No, and neither was Hogan. Which was fun.
Sometimes it just, you get a win.
What is going on with wrestling in 93? Because this Raw is still on, like, weird pre-taped sit-down Lex Luger.
Wrestling sucked in 93. That's what's going on.
Yeah. I guess in 93 we were still more worried about getting people to show up live in the crowd than we were the TV shows.
Yeah, for sure.
But like by this point, it's like national broadcasts and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
no, like they have Nitro they have Nitro. Raw's on, and I don't know how successful early days of Raw was, but
judging by the look of this venue that they're in, not very. Okay, now I'm seeing static like images of like a bomb going on. Oh, atom bomb. Okay, never mind. I was confused for a second, but then I seen the guy, and atom bomb was a thing.
Literally, this is the day before WrestleMania. Or no, that's not right. Sorry. This is like a month after. April, May. So Yokozuna is the champion right now.
That's an interesting fact, too.
Yeah. I was trying to go through the title lineage here. And then I misread April for August, and, and then I got confused for a second. Bulldog Jesus Christ. Dark Patriot used a Bulldog to run JT Smith's head into the post, and they're just going all over the arena here. They're doing shit, man. I have no idea where they're going or why. Is that Paulie on commentary, I guess?
Perhaps. I have everything muted, so I'm not really sure. You'd have to tell me.
Oh, shit! Hey, they're doing stuff!
Oh, what the hell? We're about to watch murder on a...
Did we see this already?
Oh, we might have. You might be right.
I think we saw a clip of it. I don't think that we saw the actual match. Maybe I'm crazy, but JT Smith's up on the balcony here, and he's knocked off all the way to the ground, like 20 feet out of the air, maybe more, probably more, actually. That's really, really high. And now Dark Patriot looks like he's about to fucking dive off on him.
It does feel a little familiar, because I think we made New Jack jokes or something. I think he does dive, doesn't he? Yeah. He killed him.
What a spot. Now they're both just, Eddie Gilbert's here. Are they doing a count out?
Eddie Gilbert's like basically in every segment of this whole show every week. So yeah, Eddie Gilbert is here.
Ref is doing a quick countdown. Dark Patriot wins by count out as JT Smith can't make his way back and is possibly dead.
Yeah. It's...
Being held up by the GM here.
Be part of the
Todd
TV
Gordon.
taping, though, the next few days. Stan the Lariat Hansen, the man who broke Bruno's neck.
Yeah, that's a real thing, by the way. That's a shoot.
And Shane Douglas, former WCW champion. Eddie Hot Stuff Gilbert, King of Philly.
Tito Santana. Sherry's coming. Why does Snuka and Morocco have to share a ad together? You'd think that they're big enough stars to get individual ones.
Ivan and Vlad Kolov. Wildman Balomo. Tag team title tournament.
Which I can only assume is gonna include the Public Enemy?
Possibly. No, Todd Gordon's saying the same shit he said last week again, and here comes Doink the Clown on a unicycle. Goddamn.
You just said Jay Sully's in France. And now they're going to show us the tag team match, I guess. We're coming up on almost halfway through this program here. I have a... do you want to take a guess on what the top movies were in August of 1993?
93? No, I have no idea. I'm not even born yet.
Yeah, me neither. Number one is The Fugitive, which is a Harrison Ford movie that I've never seen, that I feel like I've heard about. Kind of going down the list. Number two is Rising Sun. Never heard of it. Number three is Free Willy, though, which that I'm familiar with. Free Willy. And then number four is Jurassic Park.
Hey, I've seen that a few times.
Yeah, that's a big one. Number 5, In the Line of Fire. I'm not really familiar with that. I'm going to open that up. It's a Clint Eastwood film. So it's probably really good. And then the other one I wanted to make it to was number 6 was Robin Hood Men in Tights.
My God.
Skimming down the list a little bit. Number 11, Jason Goes to Hell.
I mean, yeah.
Number 17 was Hocus Pocus, which is a classic today. People watch on Halloween every year. Why is this? When did that come out? Hocus Pocus came out in July? It didn't even come out on Halloween? What the hell? That's crazy.
You'll never guess what's happening on my Raw feed right now.
What's happening on your Raw feed?
Doink the Clown and Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh my god. Real quick, just gonna keep going on this list as I name off some very specific. Number 18 was Coneheads. 20 was a re-release of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Makes sense.
Keep going down. 24, The Man Without a Face. I only know by name, honestly. And 30, The Last Action Hero. That's some Schwarzenegger stuff. 29, I skipped over, was Tom and Jerry the movie. And I can't, not really, picking up on any of the other ones that are very significant to me. And we got JT Smith cutting a promo here.
Didn't he just die?
Yeah, so this is so what we just saw, JT Smith dying, was 2 weeks ago, and then I guess this was last week. Or something like that. This happened a week after the fall to the death.
My God, I never thought that we'd make a Chad Gable and JT Smith comparison, but like they just don't die, do they?
They just don't die, just like Matt Hardy.
Yeah. You forget that Doink the Clown is like a big character on Raw until like this match is still going and he's actually taking it to Macho Man right now. He just bit his nose. Macho Man's kicking the rope. He's getting out of the ring. He's grabbing a chair. He's had it. Referee takes the chair. Doink drops Macho Man. He's stomping a mud hole in him. And when I say he took a chair, it's 93. It wasn't a folding chair. It was just a chair. He just literally ripped a chair out from under someone, yeah. They've got a ticker on ECW, I see, hyping
Don Morocco on commentary here on ECW.
upcoming stuff, so they know that they had some boring shit going on right now. They're just trying to remind people that they're in a rebuilding phase, I guess.
Well, back on topic of what was going on in August of '93. The week of this episode here, we got the Billboard. I have the top Billboard songs for that time period. If you want to take a guess.
Watching a freaking half crab and he's like selling. Crazy.
Are you with me?
I'm still with you. I'm just bored as shit.
All right, well, stay with me for a second here. You want to try and guess some songs from the early '90s? What's on top here in middle of '93?
93. What would be? I don't even know, man.
I know it's hard because we weren't even born.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine.
so I'm not familiar with this number one song here. But it's You Can't Help Falling in Love from Silver by UB40. I'm not familiar with that group or that song. But number 2 is Whoop, There It Is by Tag Team, which I'm familiar with. Scrolling down, number 4 is I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles by The Proclaimers, which, you know, you probably know.
Technical difficulties.
Why are you a mile away?
That's great. There's not much of a show, and I'm like losing audio from you, so I don't know if you can still hear me or not.
You sound like you're a mile away.
Oh, that's fun because I'm like right next to the microphone. I don't know why. Doink posted much, and then Raw went to a break. They come back, and he's biting his forehead in the corner. You can't beat Doink in '93. That's the top heel, baby.
And on this side, Dark Patriot is posting JT Smith's knee over and over and over in violent fashion.
Hasn't that man been through enough?
Honestly.
I mean, you killed him, and now he's out here in a damn tag match taking 90% of the offense.
Now, Paul Lee has a chair, and it's an actual folding chair.
In '93?
In 93. Don Morocco, I can't wait to hear the leg break. As Eddie Gilbert here has a figure 4 leg lock on JT Smith, and Dark Patriot is putting the boots to him, and now Glenn Osborne's here for the save. This tag team match is breaking down. And they're pitching to a commercial, or they're calling for disqualification. I don't know what just happened here.
Oh, they faded to black, so...
Well, now we got Snuka versus Cairo, taped at Super Summer Sizzler. Oh, come on! What the hell?
Well, it's not like you'll remember Summer Sizzler anyway, because you were like not even 50% there, so...
That's true.
This is a new match for you.
It kind of is, actually.
Took place June 19th. We're in August. This was weeks ago.
This was over a month ago.
Get your uncut and unedited tape. They're trying to sell people tapes. You can call the hotline and get a copy of the tape. That's great. Nowadays, you just get on the old interweb and you just type in ECW and it's right there. These kids these days, they don't know.
They don't know. So what's going on Raw and near the end of the show?
I thought you said not to do that. Macho Man's underneath the ring. He went and Oh my God! There's a mini Macho Man.
There's a mini Macho Man.
Macho Man crawled under the ring, and then on the other side, a mini Macho Man came out, and Doink is laughing hysterically. Cannot make this shit up. What the hell?
I mean, it's either that or we called this match that we called over a month ago.
That's very true. And now, actual Macho Man, as Doink is chasing small Macho Man around the ring, chop block, picks him up, scooping a slam on the outside, throws him back in. Speaking of scooping a slam, Snooker takes a scoop and a slam and a big wheelbarrow kick. Macho Man with a roll-up on Raw, and he's got to win with the help of Mini Mach.
Apparently, Rampage Jackson was on this Bloodsport show that was in Japan. I don't know how I didn't hear about this until after the fact. I don't know why I didn't hear about this beforehand, as I would have watched that show.
True. It's crazy that Macho Man had to resort to a distraction from a mini Macho Man to beat Doink, though.
Joe Hendry's arrival in WWE is now the highest viewed tweet on WWE's official Twitter this year.
By God.
By gods. We believe.
I think I seen something that said it was their most viewed social video since WrestleMania too. So he's over, brother. The people believe.
Meanwhile, Snook is beating the shit out of Tommy Cairo here. From this old ass fucking match.
Macho Man is now holding mini Macho Man up on his shoulder like he does with Elizabeth. By God. And by God, there's an Ico Pro ad. Holy hell. Available at all GNCs. And then they went straight into a Slim Jim ad with Mach.
Tommy Cairo getting back in on it against Snuka here in big suplex. God damn, this sucks.
Yeah. I mean, the match looks like, there's big back body drop. It's just old as shit, and we've already called it.
No.
Now I'm seeing an ad for Chevy trucks. They have a Chevy truck parked outside of Titan Tower. Well, the old Titan Tower, I guess, these days, but... What the fuck? Yeah, Mean Gene is trying to sell me a truck. I don't... you were right. Yokozuna's the champion. They're advertising a championship match between Luger and Yoko, I guess, from SummerSlam.
No. Meanwhile, here's a random promo from Jacob Fatu from MLW, since he just showed up on SmackDown a week ago.
Hammerstall, what you gonna pop up out of nowhere and try to dog walk my ass? Huh? After I done went through hell with Kane and Fightland? Hell nah. Hey Hammer, what you say about this that you just wanna pop up? Let's just pop up on Holiday Rush. Let's just pop up in New York City. Hell, let's just pop up and give them what they want. Hammer versus Fatu for the trilogy. And by bet, I would dog walk your ass all over New York City. Hell, MLW top champions. Hell, Godzilla versus King Kong. Hell, you ain't Godzilla and King Kong. It's our both. Holiday Rush, New York City. Hammerstone. Christmas Eve will never be the fucking same again. Hammerstone! What you gotta... What you...
Well,
You think that's who's going to show up to help the original bloodline against the new bloodline? Hammerstone?
Alexander Hammerstone, yeah, man. The TNA, he signed to TNA, right? So it could happen.
I think he did, actually. So, you know what?
I don't know what the fuck they're doing with him, but I thought he signed.
I remember, I think, mentioning this to you, because you were, like, somewhat interested in Hammerstone.
Yeah. I like Hammerstone. Hopefully, no, next week's gonna be a best of too. Jeez.
Yeah, we need to...
Should we skip that? I don't want to skip, but holy shit, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to figure something out.
Skip to, like, the next big show.
They're talking about fucking Shane Douglas appearing, though, at some point. So I assume that would be for the show after the best of. But holy shit. They're plugging the hell out of this TV taping.
This pod comes out, what, Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. So by this point, you'll probably have already listened to the WCW pay-per-view bonus extravaganza, magnificent, stupendous.
Not Forbidden Door.
Yeah, not Forbidden Door. Don't call it a Forbidden Door. So hopefully that went well.
Or a Prohibited Portal.
Oh God, yeah. Wasn't it Jordan Grace that came up with that one?
I think that's a Jordan Grace one, yeah.
Well, right now I'm seeing a recap of Wrestling Challenge where Ted DiBiase was beating the crap out of 123 Kid and Razor Ramon showed up.
Go ahead and, this right here on what's going on is probably the screenshot, to be honest.
Oh, Gilbert with the crown talking?
And Todd Gordon, yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Give me a few shots of that, maybe, but,
I'll try that.
I hate talking about the thumbnail live on the podcast, and we do it like every single one.
Well, you know. I don't think we did on the WCW episode, Nitro episode this week.
I don't think we did either. It's a common thing we do that I don't like we do.
Well, the 123 Kid beat Ted DiBiase on Wrestling Challenge.
That's crazy, actually. That's...
Yeah, with the help of Razor Ramon. Which is even more wild. And here comes Jim Cornette, racket and all. Oh,
apparently, he just said that he got rid of Stevie Wonderful. I guess Stevie Wonderful got fired. And apparently he's telling him to fire Jay Sully, but he just said that Stevie Wonderful's not there anymore.
Executive producer Todd Gordon.
Alright, well, that's over. That's ECW. Holy shit, we made it through.
It went to the next episode, so I have to go back to get the thumbnail.
Yeah! I'm gonna say that my 2 Marks Pod of the week was that shit ending.
The 2 Marks Pod.
Yeah!
I mean, the of this episode is it ending for sure. Alright, yeah, just hit all the buttons, turn the thing off.
Alright, if you have any questions for us, we might read them eventually. Email us at 2marksquestions@protonmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Did I say Instagram? All at 2 Marks Pod. That was ECW Hardcore TV, episode 17 on the Peacock. I don't know what date it aired because I already closed it. We're Two Marks Pod, the worst wrestling podcast you know. Maybe, I don't know. Fucking hit the buttons, Shivani.
We're out of time! We gotta go! Now go home and smoke some more crack.